G'day fellas, here we are with another Belgian beer. I can't help myself, I think they're beautiful. This is a Tripel Karmeliet. This is I think 8.4%. It's going to be a bit of a kick-ass beer. Yeah, so we'll give this one a crack. I don't know what you guys are doing. It's Sunday before Christmas. Starting to clean up the house and get ready. Well, that's a lively beer, isn't it? Doesn't happen too often. Alright. As you can see, I've got a couple of party pies to go with that. Bit of a snack with the beers. Jesus, bubbly. Have a look at the bubbles in that. You see that? How crazy that's going. Wow. Alright, let's give this one a crack. Oh. Typical Belgian flavour, like a Trappist beer. Full on, lots of flavour. It's hoppy, if you like a hoppy beer. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like it, but for me, that's comes with a bit of experience on the Belgian beers. That's not bad. Alright, so geez, that's gassy. It is a gassy beer though. I'd say it's that's full on. So if you get a chance to try that one in your travels, crack onto one of those. You'll probably find in a Belgian beer bar. It's quite interesting, the little symbol on the top there, coat of arms. What can I say? Belgium was good. I like living in Holland. I think it's easier than living in Belgium. I think Holland's the easiest place in England, or in bloody Europe, to live for an Aussie, and that's because it's a lot cheaper than England, and the food's better, and you're close to everything. You know, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. When I lived in Holland, it was 10 minutes to Belgium and 5 minutes to Germany. Can't ask for anything better. You could get a £25 flight from southern Holland, just down the road from where I lived, across to Gatwick. So you could whip into England. I did a couple of times, and that was great. I took the ferry once, flew a couple of times. That was awesome. You're in the middle of it all, you know. You can go, jump in the car and drive to Switzerland. It'll take you about 6 hours, and you're there. And that's unreal. It'll take you a lot quicker too if you put the foot down. So yeah, with the travelling, I'll tell you, if you get to Europe, make sure you go to Holland. I like the country Holland. It's like half price to Amsterdam. You know, Amsterdam you'll pay, when I was there, 2 guilders 50 for a Pilsener, and in southern Holland we're paying 125. You know, same with everything. Yeah, your French fries, your frites mit special, mayonnaise, they were fantastic. We had Vic's mates. He had the best Dutch takeaway food in the world. He had this stuff called zouvelays, and you know, when you buy your chips in Holland, you'll get a bit of mayo on the side, and you might get some satay sauce, or curry sauce, or special sauce, or devil sauce, something on the side. And this Dutch guy had zouvelays, and I thought, oh, this is fantastic. It was like big square chunks of meat that had been slow cooked overnight in this rich gravy. And I thought this was fantastic. Sort of similar to what you'd get inside a pie, but a bit more runny, the gravy. And then all of a sudden I got to speak a bit of Dutch. You know, I could ask, you know, because he couldn't speak English. You know, a lot of people can there. That's the beauty of it. But the odd person won't be able to. And it was him. You know, he couldn't speak any English, so I had to learn Dutch. And I asked him one day after about 3 months, what's the meat in the zouvelays? And he said to me, horse. And I went, wow. It was absolutely beautiful. And I'd been eating horse all that time and I didn't realise. So how's that, fellas? It's amazing what you eat overseas and you don't even know what you're eating. That reminds me of another story. I just whipped this one in. I decided to cook one night in Shanghai. And I went to the market on my own. And I bought some veggies. And I grabbed all these veggies and rocked over to the lady and went to pay for it. And I knew a couple of words. I think I said, how much? And she's gone, 2. And, put the fingers out, 2. And I've grabbed 2 RMB, their currency, and given it to her, and she's gone, nah, it's 2 cents, it's like 100th of what I thought it was going to cost. It was that cheap. And I thought, oh geez, I've saved money on the veggies, I'll blow a bit of extra money on the meat. So I'm looking at the meat and it's all outside and, there's no refrigeration, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't know about that. And then there's a couple of fancy joints, with refrigeration and meat packaged up, already chopped and packaged, ready to go. And I had a look at that, and I picked the most expensive one, and it was this really dark meat, and but it looked fresh, but it was dark, and I thought, oh well, we'll try that. And I cooked it up that night, and after talking to people about it, they reckon that we might have got something pretty exotic. I don't know my exotic meats that much. I know what dog looks like because I've eaten that. That's a light, it's a light grey red colour. Bit lighter than beef, you can tell. I don't know. It could have been bear or something. Yeah, I don't know. What's the dark meat? Let me know if you know, and we'll find out. It was pretty expensive. So it must have been some exotic animal from China. Alright, I love you with that story. And you don't know what you're eating all the time. Doesn't matter as long as it tastes alright. This beer tastes alright, I tell you. Cheers.